Fala galera, Guilherme aqui, sejam bem-vindos para mais uma live, a segunda que a gente vai jogar The Invincible. E aí eu vi o que significa aquele coisinha que aparece embaixo na esquerda, que eu comentei na live anterior, é que tá montando os quadrinhos com a história baseado na decisão que nas decisões que a gente toma, o que é bem legal. Até aqui é o quadrinho inicial que a gente leu, e aí a partir daqui é o que rola no jogo. Que a gente encontra e as decisões que a gente toma. Bem criativo o negócio. Muito bem desenhado também, muito massa o estilo artístico. Aqui a gente escolheu se pendurar na Olga, né, em vez de saltar. Aqui a gente não deu o oxigênio, a gente tentou carregar o doutor. Encontramos o robô. Pegamos o registro das fotos que ele tirou. Aí roubamos o carrinho aquele. E terminou chegando na base da Aliança. Então legal que tem esse sistema de quadrinhos. Também pra quem ficar um tempo sem jogar e por retornar depois. Faz total sentido. Mas seguimos então. Chegando no acampamento. A ideia é terminar ele hoje. Eu não coloquei parte final porque eu não tenho certeza se eu vou conseguir. Mas a ideia é terminar ele agora. Tá. A visibilidade tá meio estranha. Tá certo. Tá, um segundo. Beleza. Vamos ver. Tomara que eu consiga terminar hoje. A ideia é 2 lives para cada jogo. Depois vai ter outros que eu vou jogar mais ou menos a mesma ideia também, mais curtinhos assim. Vamos. Morte do Sol, retificação do artigo. Fulano de tal, responsável por um artigo escandaloso que manchou meu nome. Nosso jogo tem... Até que tem mais coisa opcional que eu imaginava com respeito à Doutora Bolsa. Amarela transformada.
I can't hear anyone either.
Todo tipo de matéria pode se tornar um buraco negro pode aprisionar a luz usando a força da gravidade. Tratamos a tese de que a existência de um objeto como um buraco negro é uma consequência da teoria geral da relatividade. O buraco negro pode absorver uma estrela, mesmo do tamanho do Sol. O consumo da estrela, ou em outras palavras, a desmaterialização da estrela, é acompanhado pelo brilho de matéria, vindo do interior do buraco negro. Para quem curte esse tipo de coisa, esse é o lugar que o jogo está desenvolvendo. Ainda não tinha encontrado documentos opcionais assim em nenhum local. Não estamos encontrando ninguém ainda. Eu acredito que o jogo não tenha nenhum tipo de combate. Beleza.
I'm at the control station. Several units can be controlled from here. I wonder which.
Ah, mas...
Damn. One's unavailable.
Tá. A gente vai poder controlar uma das máquinas aqui. Aí vai ser louco. Beleza. Fiz a imagem. Não dá pra mexer. Aí. Call the pose.
Flying over the base.
Correct.
Can you extract data from it?
Sure. Never too much data.
É aquela coisa que está flutuando em cima?
I just need to find a place to land it.
Local de pouso, vamos lá.
I landed the probe. Gonna check it in a spare moment.
Tá. Pousamos ali fora. Nós vamos dar uma olhada no resto. Nada.
Empty.
Nada.
Everywhere, just empty.
Baffling. Who abandons an entire base?
Dá uma olhada.
I'm entering the next module. I guess it's a biolab. Still, nothing.
Aqui. Beleza. O robô tá ali.
First images from this area. If it's been flying long enough, it may store important information.
A base deles. O carrinho chegando, será que é nosso? É, tem fotos da minha
I
chegada.
photographed the moment of my arrival. I'm on the slides.
We already know that. Is there something else?
No, the base is empty. The
Nada.
probe must have just started recording. Okay, finished. There wasn't much of it, really.
Robô.
The silhouette I saw,
Yes?
it's just a robot.
Tem que vasculhar a sala ainda. Se entrou. Não dá. E não.
It looks like a geology lab. The range of their ground measurements covers
Centro
a much
base.
wider area. To my eye, it seems they use advanced sonar.
A gente tá aqui
What they dug up here stretches for tens of
e
kilometers.
lá é o que eles cavaram.
What's in the ground, Doctor?
Metal deposits. Those structures. We still don't know where they came from. In such a peculiar form. They conducted a soil survey 500 meters
Explosão supernova.
Oh, that's a big piece of history, so to speak. What did they find?
Vida orgânica e vida mecânica.
deep. Millions of years ago, life was abundant on the planet.
That would match our assumptions.
Tinha vida orgânica e daí
Subdelta
zerou.
92 class planets have very favorable conditions for the development of a biosphere.
So what happened? Did they draw any conclusions?
According to them,
Explosão supernova.
extinction of life was caused by a supernova explosion.
The ground activity does not indicate...
It happened long ago. Longer than we anticipated. They've dated this event to 10 million years ago.
10 milhões de
Only
anos.
this one? The supposed end of Lyran's civilization.
Well, that's never been
O
proven.
tempo tá pra cima.
There was practically no trace of them.
Voltou a vida
What happened after?
e aí zerou. Começou a voltar a vida dos humanos e começou a surgir vida
Not
mecânica.
enough time?
No.
Zerou os
At
humanos,
first it developed
a
quickly,
orgânica.
but then slowed down and declined.
Because another disaster?
Que começaram a surgir os mech.
The change in the biosphere development curve coincides with the occurrence of ferruginous clays.
This whole metal contraption. Do I understand
Jossa
correctly?
metálica.
Yes. I don't know what that has to do with it though.
Sim, é só
Metals
single player
are
esse.
really not that dangerous. The radioactive deposits
Doideira.
marked here are not a definitive obstacle for life either. The biosphere has
Desde que começou a surgir essas coisas metálicas, acabou com a vida orgânica no planeta. Mecanismos de defesa. Foi um palpite que a gente não deu lá quando perguntaram. E aí, eles aumentaram cada vez mais. Nunca mais voltou a ter.
Therein lies the rub. The Alliance have conducted a great deal of research. That they haven't found a logical explanation for this phenomenon is, to put it mildly, disturbing. Clearly, we're dealing with something beyond our comprehension. And I mean,
eles já montaram até a linha do tempo, mas ainda não sabem o motivo de tudo que rolou.
Not only do we know nothing about their origin, but the arrangement of these deposits is sort of puzzling. A ring system with
Sistema circular com centro distinto. Posição da base. O centro do que eles estão escavando. Embaixo da cidade.
The one I escaped from.
Did they determine the entity's function, origin, anything?
Well, it's hard to say. There's nothing here about it.
Vamos lá dar uma olhada então. Aqui.
One of these diagrams shows a geological cross-section. As suspected, it's all metal below the surface, of relatively thin layers of rock. But compared to the rest of the continent, the deposits in this region are significantly younger.
Depósito de metal onde encontramos embaixo das pedras. Ela salvou. E mais o que explorar? Aqui. Os peixes que tinham aqui antes.
Let me guess. Fishes similar to those on Earth.
Yeah, very similar.
É, mas a tripulação nossa também tinha encontrado.
I've never seen anything like this. They discovered a new organ.
Um novo órgão.
Managed to run some tests already. According to their conclusions,
Yes?
it detects electromagnetic waves.
Um órgão dentro do peixe
They must have had a strong external stimulus.
detecta ondas eletromagnéticas.
To survive.
Um mecanismo de sobrevivência. Peixe cortado.
It started rotting.
It?
The fish.
In a bacterial
Aqui temos
environment.
peixe.
All living organisms serve as breeding grounds for bacteria. And
barulho
there
foi
were
esse?
both fish and humans in here.
Tá. A gente conseguiu um.
No longer alive.
Mas a gente acabou de pegar o peixe e ela nem reagiu. Eu tava pegando enquanto ela falava.
The scientists excavated some animal remains.
A gente encontrou fósseis
Hypothetical appearance.
antes.
Judging by the size, these must be fossils from the deepest layers, from before the supernova explosion. I could spend all day here if I could.
I'm not surprised, Doctor.
Ainda... A ideia ainda é investigar. Vasculhar a sala de comando. Nada, nada. Aqui.
There's one more floor.
Not so fast, Jasper. Please check the ground level first. Only then move on to the next
Beleza.
one.
Nota de
Got a
alerta.
device for intercepting alarm signals. There isn't much of it. Single record. Poor guy. He's dead.
Morreu. Tem uns que tá baixo. Sinal de emergência.
Critically low blood saturation.
Ah, não, isso aqui é o tempo do mesmo cara.
At the time of his death, he was
Jasna, is it necessary? This information will no longer
somewhere
help
near the
anyone.
city.
Ele tava próximo da cidade, né?
8, 5, 6, 1.
754.
É,
Skorsky.
é o Gorski. E eu tinha comentado no passado.
You lied to me. You lied how he died.
I knew you would blame yourself.
Well, of course I do. I could have saved him. Left him that fucking tank. Why didn't you let me?
I made the right decision, Yasna. Given the
Não.
circumstances and our knowledge at the time, there was
Não,
a high risk
isso aqui é
your
erro.
sacrifice would kill you both.
Fuck.
Isso aqui é um erro, porque
Let him die.
a nossa decisão não foi de tentar dar o tanque e o capitão não deixar.
It would be
A
easier
gente
to
escolheu
do so,
não dar.
but I can't.
Deveria ser essa a reação dela com o maluco. Salve, Paulo. É, eu acho muito fera também. Esse tipo aqui. Base do
One
campo.
more thing. I realize we still need to work together. So, I'll submit my reports as usual. That doesn't mean everything's fine.
Understood, Doctor. I appreciate your professionalism.
I have
Tá,
a record of
base
their
do
mission.
campo 2.
Each step, location, units, including dates.
Nave
I'm
mãe.
all ears.
Área de pesquisa.
Day 0, landing place. Their main ship's in sector AQ-28.
The Invincible. What? They didn't move it.
The Invincible é o nome do jogo, né?
I'm trying to
É a
track it
nave
down.
dos caras.
Please tell me what else is in there.
Tá
The
bom.
Lightcaster became interested in the ocean. They got there on the 7th day.
Quite late.
Sétimo
Guess they
dia.
weren't in a hurry.
No 8º dia eles seguiram. Chegaram
Before setting up
outra
this
base.
base, they were stationed not far from here.
no 10º
They
dia.
seemed very determined to reach this area. They dug a vast system of tunnels
Que eles
When did they
cavaram.
finally get here?
on the 15th day of the mission.
E aí no 15º dia chegaram
They conducted research and during
na
excavations
terceira.
found, you won't guess, metal structures.
Estruturas
So
de
we had no
metal.
chance to outrun them.
Yeah.
No 25º
They
dia
were
foi a
already
última
at an advanced
escolta.
stage of works when we were still in orbit. In the end, they sent a convoy to a neighboring sector.
So that was their last move.
Well, there's no information about their return.
É, esse aqui é dia 25. No dia 24 saíram pra cá.
Highly probable. Do you know what the current day of their mission is?
They left on the 25th day. That's all I know. Well, I can't back out now. I have to follow them.
Well, it's your decision.
Tá, falta esse
Although I
aqui.
admit I'm also starting to wonder what you'll find.
People, Astrogator, they must be somewhere.
I'm sending a satellite. Soon I'll have an image of the area where the ship landed. We'll see if the Invincible's still there.
I'll continue to search their base.
Beleza.
On the 24th day, they sent a
Uma
convoy
escolta pro
north to
norte,
the
para o
sector.
setor.
Oh, to the sector where
É,
I found Gorski.
é onde é a cidade aquela.
Do you suspect they went after him, having detected his signal?
Oh, surely they could detect him.
É.
They could have detected all of us. But would they really do something about
Mas
it?
teve a outra personagem que morreu, aquela que a gente encontrou uns negócios que relacionava com a aliança.
Assuming that has something to
Talvez
do with
tinham
it.
contato.
Astrogator, this doesn't make any sense. You can't just wrap up the whole operation. Anyway, the first thing they would take were vehicles and equipment. Only
Bora.
the people are missing here.
Tá. O jogo não tá me deixando sair. Aí, agora sim. Subir. Aqui tem que dar ruim, né? Ah, não é. Achei que era um lugar maior. Ah, tinha um campo de defesa ali. Que barulho é esse?
Force field's down. I opened the passage.
Ah, eu vou ir por lá.
We can follow the convoy route now.
When you're ready, Doctor.
Bora, bora. Siga a escolta da aliança.
One more minute, and that satellite will be over the ship. Now we're lucky. Clouds are low. Fortunately, the ship's not here. Neither there or...
Onde que vai dar pra sair aqui?
Are you still looking?
Tá ali. Não tá vendo?
Ah, bingo.
Yes?
Found it. They're still on the planet. Didn't fly away.
Good to know. Thank you.
Que loucura. Ah, vai ter que ser por lá. Mas eu não consigo. Tem que ser por lá, então. O jogo não tá me deixando nem andar. Acho que a ideia é pegar o coisinha, né? O veículo. Será?
Status?
Nothing's changed, Astrogator.
Understood.
Como é que eu vou descer ali? Não sei se é por aqui. Tá com cara. Aqui. Imagino que seja. Tá. Aí, bora. Não, mas aqui é pra virar a página, né? Nossa.
Status? What's new?
Well,
Poder força.
access to the base is protected by a force.
Ah, era pra eu ter vindo aqui antes, né? Agora tá atrasado o diálogo. Eu já desativei o câmera.
I'm sure they are. Nothing will get through.
Esse é o tipo de coisa que a maioria dos jogos se complicam, né?
See.
Inclusive o Baldur's Gate 3 se complicou no ato 3.
I'm leaving the base.
Antes das atualizações,
Going after the
principalmente.
convoy.
Poxa, o problema é ter que ficar abrindo o mapa toda hora. De novo tá cantando. Eu ainda acho que vai ter alguma coisa relacionada a isso. Sim. Não é esquerda mesmo. Às vezes parece que cruza tanto espaço no mapa ali, às vezes parece que não. Uma máquina de escavação.
Well, I've got to the place where they were digging. It's hard to miss. They set up a huge machine at the center. It must weigh thousands of tons. The ships that brought all of this must be...
Mas é isso que eu...
Gigantic, yes. Invincible surpasses any of our units, even the largest orbital stations.
Imagina a nave que trouxe uma máquina dessa, né? É o que eles estão falando.
It's a bit excessive.
Eita.
The excavator has a massive work area. They had photos of the site in the database, taken before they started digging. It's unrecognizable. Inside, there's a structure.
É a mesma estrutura de metal aquela.
Similar to the ones on the surface. But these are completely hidden underground. Ah, well, for me it's quite impressive.
That was exactly their goal, to impress. Such giants aren't very practical, though. I would even say that the larger the ship, the bigger the problems.
According to the schemes from the geological unit, metal can be found in every part of this area. Interesting.
Eles tiraram esse objeto ali de dentro, parece.
Deep underground. Stands out from the rest. It's not a part of the structures, but rather an independent, autonomous machine.
Also metal?
Yes.
So, a robot? Or something else that
Parece uma máquina.
Well, it looks a lot more like a robot than the other structures.
Já. Ó, salvou um coisinho de decisão pro quadrinho. Bora. Heróis da Aliança.
Astrogator, I've already covered most of the convoy route. I'm entering a more enclosed area. A ravine, to be precise.
I see. Can I count on a tactical report?
Of course. A simple analysis of the situation won't hurt anyone.
That's for sure.
Ó, tem coisa ali. Será que ele quer que eu desça e vá ali no ponto de observação?
Not the best place to stop.
Não. Começou uma música bizarra também. As pedras, onde a gente viu o negócio do campo magnético.
Well then, what are you waiting for? Any doubts?
No, I don't. I still think we have to go there. If they're not in the base, they must be somewhere, damn it.
So, what's on your mind?
I can just drive in there, straight to the convoy, or try and take a side path to remain unnoticed until the very last moment.
Bold assumption. Could be an unnecessary detour. I leave that to your judgment, though. It's your call, Jasper.
All right. I'll try to get there via the side path.
Jasper? Everything's all right?
Yes.
Eu tava mutado aqui, não vi.
I just need a moment to
Fui
think.
pelo caminho alternativo, imaginei que era sem o veículo mesmo.
No worries, sir.
Eu acho que essas pedras aqui são... É daquela imagem que a gente viu, onde deu o estouro do campo eletromagnético que subiu as marcações. Só que a coisa não tá pegando nada. É estranho. Talvez não seja exatamente o mesmo lugar, mas é o mesmo desenho. Aí, e não tá pegando nem as estruturas metálicas mais. Não sei se isso é intencional. Ou já que não tá sendo parte da mecânica escanear, o jogo não fez questão. Ó. É isso.
Radiation level is rising rapidly.
Yes, now be careful of radiation, of other people. Just watch yourself.
Yeah, just.
Considering the radioactive environment, I assume the probability of finding people here is close to 0.
It might well indicate something quite the
Nossa.
opposite. Human technology equals radiation after all.
Buraco.
I found a way to the convoy. What might interest you, sir, is that it appears to be a mechanically drilled tunnel. Circular, precise.
I'm more
Vou
curious
ver
about
o que
what's
é
on
o
the
papo
other end.
daqui.
Although curious might not be quite the right word.
É, Kira, só um planeta. Por enquanto, estamos só no planeta. No... Vamos ver.
You all right?
Opa, opa. Tem uma máquina ali.
I am.
Ah, não tá se mexendo.
Oh, shit. They're close.
Tá. Rastreador. Tem um ali.
Not a soul. I don't see anyone. Oh, no.
Eita.
Astrogator. They're dead.
Esse é o corpo da capa do jogo. Eu achava que poderia acabar desse jeito. Não esperava encontrar... Esperando encontrar isso.
I didn't let that thought get to me. Didn't want to.
Ter uma anotação.
Finding them was my priority. It could have been just another abandoned place, not
Nienke.
What exactly happened to them?
Pessoas que a gente tá anotando, que a gente tá
I'm not
encontrando.
even sure what they were doing here.
Louco isso.
Found the antimat. It looks damaged, but its log may still be intact.
Copy that. Proceed.
Oh, another hole. Great. I'm not sure if it's safe to go in there.
Esperar. Eu vou começar a esperar para os diálogos, senão vai começar a cortar e bugar.
Maybe take a look around.
A gente pegou um peixe vivo, a gente tá carregando um peixe vivo e ela não falou nada, porque eu cliquei antes dela terminar o outro diálogo.
I won't get anything out of the other.
Nem sei o que dá pra fazer com ele.
Completely busted, to put it mildly.
Tá, é Mag 03. Cadê o bagulho? Aqui.
Okay. I'm getting into the antimat's recorder.
Bora. Me dá uma coisa interessante aí.
What do we have here?
Tripulação chegando.
Departure.
Se preparando pra ir embora.
Coordinates match the location of the base we've searched.
Coordenadas da base.
All of the Alliance's semi-autonomic machines can be remotely controlled, right?
Yes.
In that case, they were conducting an inspection before marching out.
Estão preparando pra ir embora.
The convoy's
Já estavam
heading-
posicionados.
I was there. It's the location with the giant cranes. Right before they lifted that
Ah, a
strange
máquina
artifact
gigantesca.
above ground level.
Tá, é o caminho que a gente tá seguindo, então. Eles vão cruzar aqui. Tá? É o caminho que a gente foi pela esquerda.
They're here.
Eles estão
Sending
aqui,
chrome.
enviando uma sonda.
They're tunneling
E fazendo os
their way
buracos que a gente encontrou.
with a beam of antimatter.
How subtle. Can you locate the breach?
Encontre o buraco. Tá, já
Looks like they found whatever they were looking for.
começaram a
Luminous tunnel.
levar um negócio pra lá.
Don't jump to conclusions, Doctor. Not before you finish. You need to know what to expect there first.
E aí estão carregando pra ir embora.
Shame. The transport's leaving. Those containers ended up in one of the transporters. I wonder if it's still nearby.
Cara-
Something's going on.
Tirando a máscara.
One man's trying to draw the attention of the others to...
Tá ouvindo música muito alta. Não tá dando nem pra ouvir direito a voz dela.
The photo is such poor quality. One of them is staring with concern at an instrument.
Estão preocupados com algo analisando aqui.
Next slide. People rushing out of the tunnel.
Todo mundo correndo do túnel.
Whatever's in there.
But are we still...
One of the
Nossa.
antimats has fired straight into the tunnel.
And? What happened next?
Uma das máquinas...
There's nothing else. Only
O rebelde.
total panic. Everyone's trying to escape.
Tentando
There's
fugir.
also a second antimat. It's shooting into the air.
Unbelievable. Both were faulty.
Astrogator. The antimat's new objective is to eliminate, instead of protecting.
É tipo como se a área que tivesse hackeado as máquinas, os robôzão.
The second
Nossa.
antimat, that's what destroyed it. People are frozen with fear. They don't know what to do. It's firing
Nossa.
directly at the crew. Shooting them. One by one.
Matou a galera.
It's horrifying what an
Braço ali
antimatter really does
caído.
to the human
Outro sendo
body.
cortado ao meio.
I'm sorry you have to see this, Yasna.
Someone hid behind a rock.
How do you know?
This antimat has thermal imagery.
Então não adianta nem se esconder, a gente já sabe, pelo menos.
Hiding from it made
Nossa.
no difference. One man has raised his hands.
Um
in
se
surrender.
rendeu.
If only a machine could take pity on him.
With a proper programming, it could recognize such
Será?
gestures, but it could
Eu
never
acho que
feel
não, eu acho que...
compassion.
É, ele foi... Ela atirou nele. É, não tem.
It
Nossa.
killed him. The machine just killed him. Oh fuck.
Yasna?
É, nossa.
The last photo is from
Ainda-
a few moments ago. I'm on
Não
it.
vai dar bom.
Bloody hell. So it's not dead after all. The machine that massacred the Alliance is still operational. And it could target you at any moment.
Let's hope not.
É,
Perhaps it's best to hope. While moving away.
Yasna.
If that's all,
What about that tunnel?
Tá.
right.
So? I'll go check it out.
I know you will, Yasna. Proceed.
Nossa.
I can hear a rhythmic
Que barulho é esse?
metallic sound coming from beyond the tunnel.
Parece uma máquina martelando.
I can't hear. I don't understand you, sir. The audio's breaking up.
É,
Get back to you once I reach the end.
é uma máquina.
It's in Arctan.
Tá.
Coming at me.
Mas ele parece calmo.
Carrying some. I got out.
Nossa.
Inside a cave.
Yasna, can you hear me?
A gente tá perto daqueles arbustos e já tá tonteando de novo.
I don't feel too. My head feels like it's bursting from pressure.
Eita.
Breathe, Yasna. You need to rest.
Tá. Nada.
No.
Opa.
No. I'm better now.
All right. Can you tell me what's in there?
Seems like this robot started a task and
Oh,
then
yeah.
got stuck in a loop.
What task?
Arc 03.
Carrying boxes. It took one, but
Ele tá
never
dando
left.
volta aqui.
Why do you think it's stuck?
Well, it goes in circles, using the same path.
A gente encontrou o robô Mag 03, Arc 03. Tá, vamos seguir. Os arbustos de metal, aqueles.
This place is full of metal bushes.
Same as the ones before.
Que é o que fez a gente ficar desacordado aquela hora, esquecer das coisas.
The lower parts of the bushes are, how to put it, fruitless.
Eita,
The
eita.
Alliance came to pick the fruits.
Ah, eles pegaram frutos que tinha embaixo. Eu nem reparei nos outros que tinham.
I think their crew took some soil samples. There's this chipped rock, revealing what lies beneath the surface.
Which is more metal?
Yes, a metal interior.
Olha, encontramos alguém. E o Novo cortou o diálogo, né, pelo jeito, né? Ela não falou nada. Acabou, ela encontrou alguém morto e ela não falou nada. Boa.
Roots are exposed as well.
A
They're not
Isis.
embedded in any rock, but in a tissue-like alloy.
Metal bushes growing out of metal soil.
Yeah, that's one way of putting it.
So, all the bushes in this area, and there are plenty of them as I understand, appear to grow on the rock, but deep down their roots
Agora tá
are
marcando
embedded
certo.
in metal. Perhaps you should take a closer look at them, Doctor.
Ah, agora sim, eles estão vindo
Give me
do,
a sec.
do metal. Nossa senhora. Aí, ó.
Everything matches. There's metal all around. And the bushes have a direct connection with the whole system.
Interesting.
É,
Sounds similar.
To the structures I saw following Gorski.
sim.
Yes. Huh.
Eu não sei por que eles estão tão surpresos com uma coisa que é óbvia.
Generations. One, old dead, a relic. Second, these bushes grew in the remains of the former generation.
Hang on. Are you saying that this new generation is alive? And the old one used to be alive?
É possível.
Rule it out.
And you say that as a biologist? I haven't heard you mention cells, membranes, organs, or green bodies, which leads me to one conclusion. That thing is not alive, Doctor.
Well, we used to calling all life proteinaceous, especially ourselves. But that's on Earth. The universe doesn't give a damn about our classifications.
Yes, sir. Are you abandoning your profession? All you have learned, discovered, researched so far?
I'm just opening up to the unknown.
Tá, e aí qual é a conclusão? Por que que... Tá, sumiu o binóculos. Não tem mais nada pra investigar aqui. Ela não reagiu ao corpo, mesmo que tenha o bagulho. Mas...
I'm pretty sure the
Container.
box is filled with research material. Those fruits.
Could you retrieve them somehow?
It won't be easy to snatch crates from its steel
Vou
grip.
desativar ele então.
I'll come closer first.
Nossa,
Shit!
deu
I can't
ruim, deu
handle
ruim.
it anymore.
Nossa. Eita. Apagamos, você batemos no robô e fez ele mudar a direção e ir pra lá. Nossa.
The robot disappeared.
You must have broken its loop.
I
Bora.
didn't.
No, you must have done something. Never mind. We'll try to locate it. But first of all, get out of there now.
Nossa,
I found the robot.
que barulho é esse?
Hasn't gone far.
Good. Please follow it.
Eu acho que eu ouvi aquilo ali se mexer. É.
Oh, fuck. Fuck, it's getting up. Oh,
The robot.
no, the antimat.
You need to act fast. Move, Yasna. Fast.
O jogo não me deixa com ele. Nossa.
Yasna? Are you alive?
He destroyed the robot.
Será que eu tenho que cruzar por trás dele? Eita. Eita.
No big cure, fine astrogate. You always have been.
What are you saying, Doctor?
You've always been a great support for the entire crew.
No, don't die on me now. I'm begging you, don't give up. You can't.
Eita.
Sorry.
O que ele tá...
You hear me? All mine. It was my decision. I decided to accept this mission.
How did I survive? Wait. You said you had a choice.
Nossa, aí complicou tudo.
Your life.
If you could reject it, why didn't you?
After
A
a
marca.
series of successful missions.
Vamos esperar, senão vai dar aquele problema de novo.
Safe enough.
And the antimat?
He decided not to shoot me after all.
Tá, bagunçou igual, ele não contou pra nós.
I'm all ears.
Ah, tá, agora sim.
You will agree that we were doing very well. Outstanding results.
That's how it ought to end. Well.
Yes, I fully agree, but then it seemed this could have been the crowning achievement of the entire expedition. Just imagine.
Chave de ouro.
Asked us.
I did wrong. I know that now. I will never forgive myself for it.
Nossa senhora.
Neither do I expect you to.
Valeu.
Marit, she can no longer forgive you. Same goes for the others.
I'm fully aware. All of it weighs heavily on my mind. Believe me, Doctor. So, what do we do now? Will you finally let me send Hopper for you?
I can't just fly away. Now more than ever.
Vamos pegar isso aqui.
I won't rest until I find out what happened to our people and what we can do to aid them.
Viu o robô. Explodiu. Viu nós. E nada.
For now, you can forget about the research material. The only thing left of the Arctan is
Quebrou
its
os
fleet.
dois pezinhos.
Considering all the factors, I would assume everyone in the convoy is dead. If there's anything more to learn, it's from the recording devices. The first antimat told us a lot. The second one is destroyed. You spoke about the probe.
Bora.
It should be a valuable source of information. And the rovers. Are they on the convoy list?
Lá.
Actually, it's right in front of me.
Nossa, mas tem... Tá enterrado o bagulho. O que é esse? Tá, agora aqui. Aqui. Às vezes o ângulo não pega. Nossa.
Why even bother with security measures when they just leave keys in locks anyway?
Extremely unreasonable of them. But it's not.
So, let's hear it.
Hello, base. This is Antka. Hello, Antka. Tesla here. I can hear you. Reporting. 25th day of the mission.
Radar
7:15
marcando.
a.m. We arrived.
I saw it on the
We
slides.
encountered a terrain obstacle, but it
Parece
has
um
been
robô ali atrás e os
Skip
outros
ahead
ali.
if you would.
We've established permanent access to the extraction site. Base, come in. Dr. Boza wants to talk with you. Tesla here. Over. We have a sort of discovery.
Oh, I'm listening.
25th day.
Base, this is Boza.
Doctor.
These tiny crystals contain highly advanced technology. Individually, they are slender and helpless. However, when in a group, they seem to stimulate and support each other, revealing new properties. At first, they started to emit an electromagnetic field.
Okay, and then?
A handful of small crystals gathered together. When in a
Os cristais
larger group,
pequenos se
they
juntam
activated
e ativam.
This is our biggest revelation so far. They
O
started
negócio tá saindo e tá contaminando no veículo deles que ficou.
easier, more freely.
Yes. only it's flying.
Like a swarm of mechanical flies.
Slow down, Doctor. You say crystals, or rather flies. Which one is it?
Call it whatever you want.
Nota.
These creatures have a precise threefold symmetry, resembling the letter Y, with three-pointed arms connecting in a central bulge. Black as coal in direct light, shimmering with shades of blue and olive in reflected light. As my colleague Osterhaus mentioned, they somewhat resemble the abdomens of certain terrestrial insects. Is Markovnik there?
Navigator's unavailable right now.
Well, please let him know we'll submit our reports as soon as he's available. Oh, and have him send us another transporter, will you?
Hello, convoy. Anka, come in. Are you there? Yes, I'm here. We're finishing loading. Preparing to depart. Don't!
Estavam indo embora mesmo.
Gets tense.
Leave the material behind and return to the base.
Ó,
But why? What happened?
o cara mandou
Scouts came back from the
largarem
whole
as
city.
coisas.
Tesla? What's going on? Hello? Tesla, come in. Navigator speaking. Don't take anything. Just get out of there. Immediately. That's an order.
O radar tá
Last saved
Mulando.
recording.
Amazing. Microbots grouping and flying together, similar to flies, capable of affecting other machines, even to the point that those affected become
Radar.
dangerous to humans.
Eu acho que é as
The
máquinas isso.
microbots, they must be dangerous as well. I don't know how, but not all people were killed by larger robots.
I think I figured it out, partially at least. The Alliance scientists were very clear that all of this had to do with an electromagnetic field, the field emitted by these flies. When people displayed disturbing symptoms, field measurements showed above average values. At first I thought it was a sensoric malfunction, after all the machines were broken. It turns out that field damaged them. So all the malfunctions occurred afterward.
Why didn't I think of it sooner? Prolonged exposure to strong electromagnetic fields can be harmful to the human brain. Usually it concerns the long-term effects, months and years of unfavorable conditions.
Please elaborate, Doctor. What sort of effects?
Various brain dysfunctions. It may even lead to the arrest of vital organs.
É o que aconteceu com todo mundo até agora.
Most probably. Another known effect of the EM field is memory loss. The
Que é o que
human
aconteceu com
organism
nós.
continues to function normally, but the human being is such as helpless, vulnerable, like a baby. They don't understand the world around them.
Mas era o que a gente esperava que descer dessas coisas desde o início.
It's unprecedented. All we can do now is believe that they will eventually snap out of it. And when they do, hope they won't be used as guinea pigs.
Bora.
Both know this is going to be difficult.
Yes. And I don't even know if I'll survive this mission. Will I see them again? Will they develop properly? Even if it all works out, we will be strangers. They won't remember us. All that's left is hope. God damn it.
Perhaps researching those flies will help us to better
Bora.
read our people. We're theorizing for now. Be worth examining. Confirm at least.
Got it, Astrogator. I'll search for those containers of flies.
Bora.
I've located one of the transporters, sir. Please don't celebrate yet, though. Something strange has happened to it.
Get to the point, please. What's wrong with it?
The outer shell is damaged. There are holes everywhere.
Like, from bullets?
No, it looks like it's been corroded by strong acid. The door to the cargo bay has budged a little, but it won't open fully. It's too awkward
Mas
to
é um
squeeze
robô.
in. The whole vehicle is just stuffed with bushes.
Eles estavam tentando levar o negócio e nasceu os arbustos. Mais uma tentativa. Agora foi.
Now. I can see broken containers.
Devia ser
No sign of the flies.
as coisas que eles coletaram, os frutos, e daí quebrou e
You have
saiu
some
as.
theories, sir?
Everything that comes to my mind, seems absurd.
Well, look, I think it might work like this. The bushes and flies have a symbiotic relationship. I even consider that the flies are part of the bushes. Just like the fruits. If the flies can fly, they behave more like insects. And the bushes like plants.
I see we're getting back to biological analogies.
É, eu não entendi.
According to your
Em
profession,
nenhum momento o jogo deixou
I
claro
correctly conclude that you are confident that this can be a life form.
a representação, mas...
Given the age of the oldest forms,
Beleza, então estamos chamando de moscas agora.
activity, differentiation, a particular drive towards miniaturization, improvement, and lethal effectiveness. I dare say that we are dealing with an evolution here. Far longer than that of human. Also very different. And dead.
Necroevolution. Mortuus evolutionis.
Todas as descobertas de estruturas. Aí, ó.
What if I said that the flies and bushes are the same thing, but in different forms? When they need to move, they develop moving parts, the flies. When they need to multiply, expand their volume, they settle on the metal substrate, form bushes, absorb
Ó,
raw
tá
material,
ligado?
and they are again ready to transform
Ah,
and
tá.
relocate to a new
Campo
source,
magnético.
and so on and so forth.
And I can tell you it's the most sophisticated form of being I've ever heard of, with all the skepticism that comes with it.
Bora, bora.
The second transporter is under a force field. It's hovering above the ground.
So it is operational. Probably also in better shape than the other one.
It certainly
E
looks better.
The cargo may be intact then.
encontrei caminho. Aí a resto das coisas que tinha pra... Aí.
There are powerful emitters in the center, similar to those on energobots.
Emitters only? Do they look like they're buried in the ground?
Yeah,
Then you are looking at the top of the energobot. Well, look carefully. Energobots can bury themselves in such a way that only the emitters protrude from the surface.
got
Esse...
it. The force field melted adjacent rocks.
They had to run the generator on full power. They were defending themselves after
Ah,
all.
que esse...
From the
Ah,
swarm of flies, I presume.
eles destruíram tudo pra formar.
It was. They didn't capitulate. That's a good sign.
Well, I don't know
O
that.
campo, no caso de
So far, I
proteção,
can only
destrói o
confirm
que...
that the field has not
Quando
dissipated
encosta.
yet.
Ah, tem mais uma coisa pra olhar aqui.
I know how to get
Ali vai ser
inside.
o caminho que nós
Under
vamos
this
entrar, né?
field.
Mas tinha mais uma
You
coisa
dig a
aqui.
tunnel?
I won't have to. There's already an entrance. I just need to get to it.
Tá, não deu mais nada. Mais um. Quantos a gente já achou? Galera. Bora.
This mission drags on so much. Sometimes I think you're going to take off without me, sir.
Don't count on it, Doctor. I'm not going anywhere.
Encontramos um...
Astrator, I found their probe.
Tirou
It's
foto.
like it hid from the flies. Or just ended up here by pure luck.
Luck
Yeah,
indeed.
little
This
probey.
registry could be valuable, especially if it managed to photograph everything from a greater distance.
Oh, that didn't work.
Oh.
It flew away.
Is it scared of you too?
I'd rather say that my lack of authorization is more of a problem than me being
Ela nem tá
scary.
reagindo mais aos corpos, né?
I won't be able to bring the probe down unless I find a working controller.
Entramos.
I got inside the field. Do you copy, sir?
Of course. The force field doesn't block radio waves. I suggest the following. If this transporter is actually running, it doesn't make any sense to take out the containers and carry them with you. You're going to take the whole transport. You'll have the flies in large numbers and a powerful means of transport that can fly over terrain inaccessible to the rover. But before you leave, you need to take down the force field. So first, the Energobot, turning off the force field, then transporter, departure. All clear?
Mais corpo.
All good and clear as the sky is blue. Just waiting for things to go sideways.
Is the probe still with you?
Força.
Yes, it's around here.
Mais corpo.
Somewhere.
Botões
Just as I thought.
bem louco.
The equipment's still active, but everyone here is dead. The field is no longer a problem.
Aí.
Meaning?
Disabled.
Perfect. All that's left is to get the flies out of there.
Barulho. Ah.
I'm climbing onto the hovering transporter.
Before you leave, though,
Vamos.
please check that the cargo is intact.
Eita.
All good. I hope.
Tá, tem
Will
probe
this
ali.
really help our people, Astrogator?
It will, I'm sure.
Eu acho que não tá muito longe, falou até, mas tá sendo um ritmo.
Jasna, what are you wondering about?
What if we're making a mistake?
É.
Maybe I shouldn't take the flies off Regis. Maybe it's better to leave them alone.
Vai crescer os bagulho igual no outro.
What are you?
I just worry that we might spread this threat, and the tragedy of one planet becomes a tragedy of entire galaxies. Not to mention all humanity.
Forgive me, Doctor, but that sounds a bit overdramatic. We can handle some mechanical flies.
Well,
Tá, por que eu não tô me deixando sair?
I tend to assume the worst case scenario, but not without reason, may I add.
Ela vai me obrigar a abrir o
Before I go my
bagulho.
merry way, I'd like to see them up close.
Very well.
Aí,
Just
vai, isso aqui vai dar ruim. Nossa. Por isso que eu comentei antes de estarem chamando de mosca. Eles realmente tentam se aproximar, ó. Guarda logo isso aí que vai dar ruim.
Jasna, what have you done?
I'm watching them, nothing more. Don't worry, sir.
What? Some goddamn black holes up in the stratosphere. Can you say
O
not to
quê?
worry? Just look outside, Doctor. See for yourself.
Buraco negro você criou. Tem que juntar dois bagulho. Estão vindo buscar as que a gente pegou. Isso. Que doideira isso aqui. Nunca morreu nada. Oh, voltou no momento que ele tava escalando e caiu coisa.
Hello, Dragonfly. I fell, but everything's all right. I'm fine.
Que isso?
Oh shit!
Ele...
They're alive. These bushes.
Aquela outra... A gente caiu... Essa queda foi 2 horas atrás.
It's those creatures. They're the ones doing it.
Fazendo o quê? O que elas estão fazendo? É isso que a gente não lembrava. Ela desacordou e não lembrava. Agora não tem mais nada.
The same thing over and over
Que
again.
isso?
No wonder we finally ran out of luck. Too much of this damn curiosity. Who needs to know what might kill us?
I don't know if I should interrupt your speech, sir. It is quite interesting to listen to.
Yes, sir. This is too much.
Como?
Unless you have
Como que a gente tá
me
aqui?
already.
It's not like I'm looking for problems where there aren't any.
De
The
novo?
task is extremely difficult.
Yes, it is.
At least we learned the truth about this planet and the inorganic beings that inhabit it.
What good does that do us, though?
We're
É.
the cause of the stupor. Maybe we can find a way to
É só
cure
pela
the
curiosidade.
If anyone from the Alliance survived, and they already started their research into a cure,
I wouldn't count on it. It's more likely they're all dead.
not
Impossível.
necessarily. It's a large
Terem
base,
sobrevivido.
and I only found a few bodies. The rest
Bora,
of them
então.
must be somewhere.
Or you'll find more corpses, Jasna.
Hey, something changed.
O balão aquele não tá
The
mais lá.
balloon over the base disappeared.
You mean it flew away, or did it fall to the ground?
Oh, I hope it's the latter. If it caught the west wind, it would have fallen in this area. We're lucky.
Tá lá.
It's hanging from a cliff, close to the ground.
Can you get to it? Unhook it?
Maybe that won't be necessary. Oh, shit. Somebody's here.
If all you're seeing
Ah
is
lá.
dots on the tracker,
No. I can see them with my own eyes.
Um
Two
de
of
pé
them
e,
even.
e um sentado.
2 people alive.
Bora.
Where did they go?
Have you lost them?
Well, I can't see them now.
E
They
com
were
esse,
here just a second ago.
com esse ajuste,
Are you
não
sure?
vai rolar.
What did they look like?
One was wearing
Sumiram.
an alliance suit, a green one. The other one, I don't know. He looked different.
I see. And now they're nowhere to be found.
Damn right.
Doctor,
I know what I saw. 2 people alive. Some of them survived.
and you're going to look for them.
Yes. I'm glad we understand each other, sir.
I suggest
Que
focusing on
negócio.
what's certain. That balloon is still there, is it not? If it had operational cameras, we might get some answers.
You don't have to convince me, Astrogator. I'm going.
The rover is nearby if needed.
Good to know. Thank you.
How are you feeling?
Let me just say this. Literally everything hurts.
Então não adianta voltar pra cá. O
I
mapa
don't
tá
know where
dizendo só pra...
frustration ends
Eu só tenho essa
and confused
caminho
lung begins. But at least
Yes.
aqui.
I'm alive.
Bora, jogo.
You know what, sir? That whole incident at the start of my journey,
Yes, I remember.
I got badly hurt back then, and I damaged the radio.
And you lost your memory.
The thing is, it wasn't the real cause. There were bushes there too. Remember, sir?
Isso aqui é um
Just after the
problema.
fall,
desses jogos que não tem liberdade de movimentação. Eu vou saber qual...
Yes, now that's what you suspect.
Aqui.
I know it. The memory of that event came back to me.
Podia ter me deixado descer, você ia sair aqui.
In the case of our crew as well.
Yes. And that antimat in the tunnels and the whole convoy. It happened to all of them.
Bora. E aquilo? Ah, é o que ele colocou pra chamar? Lá tem uma coisa. Ah, não. Tô com a impressão de que isso não era pra ser assim. Tá bugado, tá como se estivesse pegando o sol.
Feel really heavy.
Give yourself a moment to rest, Doctor. You certainly deserve it.
Como... Não tenho pra onde cruzar aqui. Não era aqui que tava o negócio? Eita, não, ali. Outro.
I'm getting close to this fallen balloon.
What's so funny?
Oh, nothing, sir. It's just, in my mind it sounded like the title of some Renaissance painting.
The Fallen Balloon of Regis.
Yes.
Lá que estavam as pessoas, né? Tá, e aí? Aqui.
I found the recorder.
The Fallen Recorder of Regis.
Please stop.
Eu tô com medo de estar certo numa previsão que eu tenho de plot twist que ainda vai ter. Vamos ver.
From the top. Let's see. The 25th day
É o dia que começou a confusão.
morning. The balloon goes up.
Já
You can see the
tem
immediate surroundings of the base.
9 deles.
They're operating at full capacity.
Não, 11. Mais 2 ali, 13. Galera. Veículos.
I didn't see that from below. They parked several vehicles on top of a nearby hill. The balloon is moving away from the base.
Which direction?
Approximately south. It found some water reservoirs. Many of them.
Isso aqui é difícil de entender.
Rocks, water, sand.
Anything noteworthy?
No, not really. No people, units, nor significant changes in the surroundings.
Não tava mostrando nada,
The
né?
balloon's completing its loop. It seems quieter at the base.
Voltou
There's
pra
still a
base e não
few
tinha.
people. They're grouping up. A dozen people gathered in the square, next to the vehicles. 2 vehicles that weren't there before.
Foram buscar essa galera.
They've left. There are no vehicles. There's no one. They must have set off towards their old base.
Or to the ship.
Aí a base ficou vazia, que foi a hora que nós
The
chegamos.
subsequent shots are similar to each other. They show an empty base. There are actually quite a few of these. Oh, it captured the moment I entered the base.
É a hora que a gente chegou.
And it's empty again. At 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I was on my way to the convoy by then.
So we won't find out anything else.
Wait.
Voltou
you're
alguém.
wrong. Someone was in the base. A man.
So he's real after all.
I knew it. I told you.
That you did. Please forgive my doubt. But where is this man now? And can we expect any more?
I think he's near the base. Judging by the last slide, the Alliance must have a hideout there.
And we need to go back, I guess.
Nossa. Cadê o... Como é que tá lá longe? Que isso? É o jogo me sacaneando.
You know, Doctor, decades of space travel have instilled a certain conviction in me. I think people can be more dangerous and deceitful than anything else we may encounter on our journey.
I know that.
Bora.
Sometimes I think the presence of humans is the worst thing that happened in space. Or to space, even.
So why do you insist on seeking them out?
I
A gente precisa de pessoas. Infelizmente. Bom resumo das coisas. Oh, probe.
The probe again.
Is it flying near the base, within range of the control center?
Affirmative.
And?
Do you expect me to rummage through the enemy's equipment?
O local da aliança foi visto.
Well, in my opinion, the more we learn while delaying our encounter with the Alliance, the better. So, what will it be, Doctor?
Agreed. I'm curious to see what it's recorded. Especially since it witnessed what happened to the convoy.
Porra.
I could have spent countless days in this base and still not discovered their hideout. And it's right above my head. All I needed to do was look up.
So this means there's a view of the entire base from up there.
I'll confirm when I get there. But I know what's on your mind, sir. I could have been under surveillance ever since I arrived here.
Don't turn off your tracker. Maybe it'll give you a slight advantage before meeting them.
Tá. Eu não sei onde é que foi parar o robozinho. Ali. O que eu vou fazer ele descer? Não tem como. Como que eu vou pegar as gravações então? Será que tem... Não deixa.
I'll have to climb without safety equipment. Theirs is nowhere to be seen.
No alternative route?
Vai pelo lugar mais alto. Precisa ir por ali. Bora. Eu dei um saltinho pra não ter que... Bora.
I'm all right. I'm almost there.
Perhaps it's the last moment to go back.
And do what? As far as I remember, we ran out of options here.
It's just, if I were you.
With all due respect,
Eu
Astrogator,
acho que
it is me being stuck
no
on this
início
surface.
ela tinha falado da gravidade ser um pouco mais baixa.
My chances.
A gente inclusive carregou o maluco no começo. Pra escalar deveria ser mais fácil, não precisaria ser todo esse sofrimento.
That view. It made the climb worth it already.
Eu tomo uma paulada na cabeça.
Yes.
Activity within radius?
I heard no beeps. I see no dots.
Era vista. Era vista.
I found him.
Very well. Now keep your distance and be careful.
It's too late.
What? I can't hear you.
It's too late to keep...
Yasna, what is it? Why is it too late? Yasna, speak to me.
He's looking for others. He's...
You. What have you
Estranho.
done?
Shit! He found you too.
Why?
And he's blaming us.
What did it gain you?
That's not good.
Não é
I
minha.
haven't harmed your comrades.
Get up.
So much for talking.
Yasna, don't provoke him.
If you would just listen to me for one moment.
I said get up.
You don't need to be afraid. I come in peace.
Huh, save it. I guarantee you'll have time to talk later.
What?
Just keep your mouth shut. For your own good.
Okay.
It
stay
is.
calm. He's going to lead you to his superiors, which is good in theory.
Sabe qual o plot twist que eu tava pensando, Paulo? Já assistiu o Clube da Luta?
Wait.
O capitão no rádio.
He didn't even spare the Arctan. Got some nerve to unleash such murderous shit. Hey, don't turn around.
Acho que não vai acontecer mais, né? Mas era o que eu tava com medo de ser. Tá, ela mandou não virar e não falar. Então eu vou deixar. Pra não dar merda. Será que o jogo não vai progredir se eu não falar?
You're a scientist, just like me.
Yasna, what are you
You
doing?
don't shoot at people.
Shoot. He has a gun.
I'm a technician, smartass. Firearms are chemical weapons. What's the difference? Same outcome.
Look, I know that people have died. Your comrades. But you have to understand.
Yes, I know you have nothing to do with it. And being on Regis, sure, you're just passing through. Bullshit. You will explain yourself to the Astrogator himself.
That's right, obviously.
It's really not necessary.
O astronavegador
If you try
deles.
I'll do it. I'll shoot you.
Beleza.
Yasna, I don't know what you're trying to do, but he sounds serious. There has to be a way.
Não vou falar nada.
Let's stay on the line and keep it covert. I will ask you questions, and if you deem it safe, you'll answer them with a short yes or no. Do you understand?
Não vou responder. Ele falou...
I'll take that as a yes. Is there anyone else? Okay, leave it, Yasna. Let's focus on something else. Do you want to tell me something about this man? Something about his appearance, maybe?
Start, damn it.
Nuh-uh.
Understood. In that case...
Não adianta querer falar, cara.
Works.
Deixa.
Let's go. Break time's over.
I can hear something's happening.
When it rains, it up. Straight ahead.
Where is he taking you? Do you think you could ask?
Não vou falar nada.
Yasna, I'm listening now. The signal is getting weaker. Wherever he's leading you, you won't be able to communicate.
Get in.
Go, Yasna. Stay calm.
Tá, não vou falar nada. Vamos, bora.
Go.
Yasna, I'm here. I'll do everything in my...
O jogo poderia deixar andar um pouco mais rápido, né? O esconderijo do maluco.
Sit here.
Beleza.
Dare move. I have something for you.
Pô, tem um maluco ali. Que isso?
That's even more than we need.
Maluco. Ah. Nossa.
It's for your safety. I'm glad to see you guys too.
Ah, eles estão todos alterados, igual
Still cranky?
tava o primeiro que a gente encontrou.
Speleologists weren't exactly the funny types. Although Spliscus the speleologist sounds pretty damn hilarious. Come on, you must be
Estão
hungry.
fora de si.
One for you. And one for Spliscus.
Lucas.
I'll pass for now. Wouldn't be able to swallow anything anyway. Spliscus, my friend. It's just me. Take it easy. You're safe. But you have to eat something to have strength. Oh, gee. Don't do that. It's tasty. Eat. Come
Que
on.
loucura.
Eat. Did you like it? Very nice. A few more. Unfortunately, I don't have any good news. I've searched the caves. I know Dr. Magdov went down there. If only you could tell me which cave she worked in. Maybe it would be easier then. If only you could. Zebulon has also gone missing without a trace. I don't even know where to look. look. And the whole convoy crew.
Nós, a gente tem algumas coisas.
By then, with reinforcements.
A gente tem informações pra ele te ajudar.
And it went smoothly. And you objected so much.
Vai gostar.
All this tragedy. But you're happier than us, unaware of the horrors that are happening here.
Lendor, comrade. Don't be fooled. She's not our friend. She's responsible for all this.
You don't know who I am, and you don't listen.
And she's lying too. Sorry, I need to restrap you. I'll be broadcasting. And you, mind your own business. Hello, Bridge. Rohitra speaking.
Rohitra.
Can you hear me? Over. You're still not getting through. This is an urgent announcement. It's the 26th day of the mission, 1300 hours, 42 minutes. I am reporting the presence of Commonwealth units on the surface of the planet. I have arrested one person. It's a woman, unarmed. I haven't noticed any other people or other units nearby, but this person was in active radio contact. I'm requesting backup. Over and out. Hey, Milos. Hope you're still in range. Listen, the Commonwealthers are here. I have one of them, a woman. She was talking to someone on the radio, but I didn't see anyone around.
Tá tentando se comunicar também com o resto da galera dele.
I see what you're doing.
I just wanted to sit more comfortably.
Yeah, sure. Better get comfortable with discomfort. We'll sit around for a while.
Rohitra, listen to me. At least.
I don't remember introducing myself to you, lady.
I heard.
You overheard, rather.
Will you let me get a word in edgeways? God damn it.
Talk if you must. Worst case, I'll just gag you.
Are you shielding yourself from the flies?
From what?
Flies. You named them that yourself. I mean, the Alliance did.
Seems to me that the commanding staff will have a lot to talk to you about. Fortunately, I don't have to.
Do you have air filters here? Did you know there's methane in the atmosphere?
I know. These tanks are a temporary solution.
You've been camping here long? Wait, Condor?
Condor what?
You? Are you from Condor's crew?
Yeah, so?
It doesn't make any sense.
Here we can agree. You're talking complete nonsense. What do you mean?
Não era do...
That's such a revelation.
Deu muita distância de tempo isso.
The Invincible was supposed to be here soon. Not Condor. Not now.
Where did you get this information from?
From intelligence.
There you go. Will you finally admit what you were up to here?
What?
I'm from the Dragonfly, a small research unit. We're looking for planets with rich flora and fauna. That's the only reason we landed here.
No way. This planet is a complete corpse.
According to estimations, it should be teeming with life.
Deveria ter
With its
vida, né?
atmospheric composition and insulation, it should be a veritable paradise. We couldn't have predicted that.
Fine, fine. If you don't want to tell me the whole truth, then don't.
Nossa.
Do not lie. Intelligence is not interested in flowers and bees.
Do you smoke?
I would if I hadn't run out.
Here.
E... Ainda...
Oh, Lambs. That's a good brand.
Koval always smoked them.
Não apareceu mais nada. Estávamos esperando ele fumar só.
Okay.
Tá.
So tell me why you came here.
The part about being scientists is true, but we were supposed to see what you were doing here. Or rather, what the Invincible will do here in several days.
That makes no sense. The command center has no reason to send a second crew
It's-
into this sector.
É que não era
And
pra...
yet, they sent you.
Não era pra estar eles aqui.
Due to work on the main core.
Ah, foi por acidente que eles pararam
I don't
aqui.
understand anything anymore.
Neither do I.
But I know what's wrong with your comrades. The same thing happened to our people.
How many of you were there?
6 people. Only 2 of which are still unharmed.
Including you.
Me and our astrogator.
Is he around here too?
I'm the only one left on the surface.
So... not many.
I told you, we're a simple unit. Here's the rest.
E tem... Isso que eu ia falar.
Koval, our physicist. He's
A
unresponsive
galera que
now.
pegou
Always
o
had a
peixe na
gentle
nossa
nature to
tripulação
him.
inicial.
Peculiar sense of humor.
Krauta.
a chemist. Second
O
in
Krauta
rank
que
to
explicou
astrogator.
que a
He
gente não
was
poderia ficar muito
mortally
tempo sem
wounded while
capacete e
wandering
tal
the
no
strip.
início.
We don't even know how it exactly happened. Merritt, a geologist.
Essa aqui a gente foi o primeiro corpo que a gente encontrou, né?
She's tough on stupidity like no other. She was a dear friend of mine. Gorski, a cyberneticist.
E o Gorski
a golden
é o
giant,
último que a gente quase
serious beyond
salvou.
his years, yet full of youthful curiosity. Everyone was convinced he would get far, but he only managed
Ricardo.
to take a few steps.
Show them to me. There were more of us.
É.
Much more. Milos left for Condor with the survivors. Those who were unable to do anything.
Eu acho que ele sabe. Acho que a gente já descobriu mais coisa que ele.
And so we wait.
Se ele quisesse cooperar,
What a shame.
né? Nada ainda.
When was the last time you had something to drink?
The last time?
É, nem lembra.
I don't even remember.
Thought so. It's water. Local, but treated. Go
Você
ahead.
pode beber ou não.
Thirsty after everything you've been through.
Vamos tomar.
Thank you.
Na inocência. Inocência.
Oh, I needed that.
Me too. Been silent for nearly 2 whole seconds.
Very funny.
Termine a conversa.
Really know what's wrong with them?
I know what caused it. And how. This planet is inhabited by microbots that your scientists have called flies.
As
Millions
moscas.
of microbots. A real
Moving.
cloud.
What?
A cloud of flies, which can literally erase the human mind, wash away all memories.
That sounds... Can you prove it somehow?
You'll find everything in my journal. The course of events. Pictures of the cloud. Should I throw it?
No, that's enough throwing. We'll do as follows. I'll give that astrogator of yours a message letting him know you're alive. Then I'll read your journal, and in the meantime, you will get some rest. You've been through a lot. Take my bedroll if you
Ele tá começando a se ligar aqui. Beleza. Obtenha todos os troféus pra ganhar esse.
I think I've rested long enough.
Ficou paralisado. Tá dormindo.
Okay. Take it easy.
Tá. Protegendo.
Rahitra, you don't mind if I play with your probe? Well, no answer is also an answer.
Por que ela ia falar assim pra acordar o cara? Mexe logo, vamos ver o que vai ter. Beleza. Ah, esse é o que a gente queria pegar os slides, né? O que ele tinha salvo. Tem alguma coisa pra fazer? Não é essa a missão. Termine a conversa.
The antenna must be outside. A sedative.
Eita.
Does he serve it to them in the food? Or does he take it himself?
Sedativo.
Hey, you. How did you get here?
Oh.
The Commonwealth. What are you doing here?
Come on.
Nossa,
Stop pulling my
ele
leg.
não
It's
lembra.
not funny, Rahitra.
Ele tá no loop.
If anyone's joking around here, hang on. How do you know my name?
For crying out loud,
Meu
we met
Deus.
yesterday. You really don't remember?
Is this some new trick of yours? Damn Commonwealthers.
Put that thing away. We both know the blaster doesn't work. You told me about it yourself. And about the man you killed with it.
Fuck.
Ele tá num loop de cada vez que ele dorme perde a memória.
I know what's wrong with them, and I'm guessing something similar might have happened to you.
Can you somehow...
Let me finish. You have my journal. Everything is in there.
Ele tá...
You're talking about this?
Yes. Read it, and
Que loucura.
I'll wait some more. So, have you read everything?
I've read enough. Take it.
Hey, it's going to be fine.
Que loucura.
You're Dr. Yasna, right?
Yasna is enough.
Okay, Yasna. I have a favor to ask. Someone needs to go and find Milos. If that cloud really damaged my mind, then we don't know how much time has passed.
Don't worry. I was thinking the same thing.
Encontrar Milos.
I'll leave right now. And you wait here with the guys.
Thank you. There's a rover down below. You must use another exit. A hidden one, so to speak. It's over here, behind me.
Atrás. Ah, aqui. E apareceu pra... É pelo outro lado. Aqui.
Go ahead. Good luck, Doc.
E o legal é que o jogo não enrolou, né? Não precisou acontecer 2 vezes ou... Muito drama na hora que a gente simplesmente saiu contando tudo pra mostrar aqui. Vai contar lá o lixo dele. Que ele tá comendo todo esse tempo. E ele tá agindo como se recém tivesse perdido os amigos dele, mas na verdade deve fazer tempo que ele tá ali. Mais tempo do que... Imagina. Mais uma vez ela tá cantando. Beleza? Seguimos inteiros. Ali.
Base, come in.
Yes, good to
Tá
hear from
tudo
you.
normal
I
aqui
admit
então.
that man's message fell short of reassuring me. Have those reinforcements he spoke of arrived? I tried to intercept their response, to no avail.
No. On the contrary, I am supposed to follow them.
Estrada
There's
pra
something off
Condor.
with those people, Astrogator. I mean,
Pra cá não
more
dá
than
pra
I
ir.
expected.
Não.
Are you talking about reinforcements, or have you met anyone else?
There were 2 more men with him, completely wiped out.
That doesn't surprise me.
Rahitra, on the other hand.
Yes, Doctor?
Como é que eu posso falar? Não sei se maluco é o termo certo, né?
A
Mas...
madman. And that's that.
I see.
Oh, I haven't told you the most important thing. Condor's here.
Condor?
Yes. HQ messed everything up. It was
Qual
Condor
que
that
eu...
was flying to Regis 3. Not the Invincible. And that was some time ago. I'm following the transport. ship that was headed there. We need to get to the bottom of this insane story.
Excuse my blunt language, Yasna, but I'm going to beat the living shit out of our spies.
I'm counting on it, Astrogator.
O túnel. Desde a saída aqui a direção só é uma, mas não ficou bem claro se é a marcação. Ali tem água, inclusive. Então vamos seguir. Bora. Mais água. Esse túnel é maior. Acho que é no próximo. Eu não tá com cara de ter outros caminhos.
One step at a time, Yasna. One step at a time.
I'm wondering what is Colin doing here?
I have no idea. Rahitra didn't tell me anything about it.
He started broadcasting intercepting his transmission. I sent someone for you. She's a member of the Common, and she's all right.
Nossa, como que...
I suppose we can trust her.
Tinha como direcionar ali naquele escuro, agora sim. O jogo podia dar uma ajudinha a mais nesse caso aqui. Mas só tem um caminho, pelo menos, né? Só que tem que abrir o mapa pra perceber isso, porque... Imagina ter que ficar preso lá e toda manhã ter que convencer o maluco que ele perdeu a memória. É aqui? Não. Se for... Vou ver só uma coisinha aqui se... robô.
There's several options here.
Are they still working?
Yes.
Tá paralisado.
For how long?
Mais um, outro.
Sometimes I think we don't stand a chance.
What are you talking about?
Mais um corpo.
About us, Astrogator. Humans, biological organisms. All this so-called life is so fragile compared to the lifelessness of machines.
Ah, não dá pra subir aqui.
One.
Is it Milos?
Ah, não vi se é um Milos. Não deve ser, porque não é aqui o objetivo, né? Que é opcional. Não.
No.
Pepsov.
Someone else.
Well, you can't help him anymore. But there are still people who are alive and need you. Let's not forget about them. As you said yourself, Doctor. Please keep going.
Tá travado. É, nossa. Não tá boa a situação. Bora. Seguimos. Túnel, túnel. Sempre quando tiver um túnel, geralmente é pelo túnel.
Time seems to be slipping through my fingers like sand. So much sand.
You sound tired, Yasna.
Because I am tired, Astrogator.
É. Ali parece que Teve um impacto que parou. E o louco ali. Lá mais um campo magnético. Campo de força.
I'm listening.
The route they took is blocked by a force field. There must be an energobot somewhere. But I don't know if I can get to it.
Maybe you can go around the field.
I'll check. Although... it's pretty narrow here. The route is blocked all the way across.
Sempre que desce dá uma bugadinha.
So even if I turn the force field off, we still can't proceed.
Muito massa como o campo de força destrói ali o cenário.
Wouldn't make much sense. Please keep looking.
A transporter. They're here. It's standing still in front of the force field.
Bora.
Is that Milos convoy?
I'll confirm soon, but yes, most likely. More than one.
5, 6.
And they're all in the transporter? Ready yourself for the worst, Doctor.
Não, deve contar como 2 pelo que ela falou.
Ready. I'm going in.
Não tem flare mais.
I'm squeezing in.
Não enxergo nada.
Still, no one here. They must be in the back.
Que isso, jogo? Colabora.
Are you trying to turn the power on?
Yeah, I probably should. Moment of truth. It's on.
Aí.
Did the door open?
Tô tentando.
Not exactly. The inner door is still locked, and the outer door is just shut. I repeat, now all doors have... Wait!
Aí.
The back door open.
Nossa.
No.
What?
This vehicle.
É um caixão, é uma cova. Era onde estavam largando os caras.
Mass grave. They were all crammed in here. In the heat and darkness, with no chance of understanding what's going on.
Terrible. I'm sorry you have to see that.
The number of registers, 428. Playing in broadcast
Meu
mode.
Deus.
Did you turn on the recordings?
No. It started automatically.
Hello, Condor. This is Rohitra speaking. It's day 26, time...
É a gravação que a gente ouviu antes.
I'm continuing my search for the missing crew. I've checked the excavation area.
Se conseguisse responder o cara, mas não, ela vai sair pelo outro lado.
Come here as soon as possible. We need backup.
Those were the longest few steps I've walked in my entire life.
Have you noticed anything?
Astrogator, please spare me. They're all dead. And they died in such a gruesome way.
I'm not talking about that. The recordings.
It's playing over and over, I know. It's jammed.
The thing is, it's not the same.
Não é a mesma, é isso que eu ia falar.
Thing over and over again.
Mas a data é mais avançada.
But they're different recordings.
É mais tarde no horário, é o dia 26.
That he has memory loss, we already know.
Ele
What
me-
strikes me, however, is the scale of it.
Ele perde a memória, mas ele sabe que dia e que horas é.
The same content.
He's been here for far too long. Far too long not to receive help from Condor.
Damn. You're right, Doctor.
Nobody will come. I'm afraid there's not a soul here.
Deve fazer muito mais tempo do que 25, 26 dias que aconteceu tudo isso.
Yes, I have a request.
I'm listening.
Let's skip listening to the rest of the recordings. Can you stop them?
No way. I'm not going back there.
Well, let's change the channel then. One notch up.
That I can do.
All right. Talk to you in a second.
Ah, much better.
Agreed.
Sinalizador.
Astrogator, Rohitra is firing off flares. He doesn't
Flare.
realize yet that no one else can see them. Except me. If I don't snap him out of this damn loop, he'll keep doing it until he dies.
Ele tá preso num
Yes,
ciclo,
I
né?
understand the tragedy of this man. You want to save him. You want to save one more life.
Three more lives.
É, tem 3 lá, né?
I found a direct route. I'll be in the
Atalho
hills
pra
soon.
voltar. Agora é a hora que alguma coisa vai acontecer. Estranho esse... o tom. Mas deixou eu continuar, mas beleza.
Whilst traversing this planet, I'm becoming more and more convinced that what I know is not the same as what exists. What can exist.
I must admit it's an interesting thought.
Nossa,
And quite disturbing.
uma nave ali. Vários robôs. Um rastreador lá.
Okay, buddy.
Pena.
Where are you hiding? He's near.
Não vai ser ele, então. Será que ele veio até aqui? É.
Yasta, back already.
I found Milos.
So quickly. Where are they? Tell me what's going on.
Yasna, you have to tell us.
Calm down.
Vai ter
I'll tell you everything.
colapso de novo agora?
Maybe you should sit.
Come on, talk to me. I don't want to sit down.
There's no more Milos. Nor those he was transporting, nor
Só ele
anyone
tá vivo,
else.
fala aí direto.
There's only the three of you left.
But you can't possibly know that. How could you?
You're right. I'm not sure. But what I do know is that no one has come to help you for the last 428 days.
428 dias?
What are you talking about?
You've broadcast your morning message to Milos this many times. It seems that every night you forget what happened during the day.
Faz mais de um ano que ele tá aí.
I'm sorry to bring such news,
Doctor,
but I want to help.
E que coisa tá chamando?
You don't have to wait any longer.
hate to interrupt, but we have a problem.
Ó,
The cloud is coming.
a
Right
nuvem.
now.
Yes, it's closing in on you.
Ah,
Copy that.
Is that one of yours? What does he want?
It's our astrogator. He's warning us of the approaching cloud. Quick, get us to the hideout.
bora.
Now, move!
Can it get through the force field?
Hey! What are you trying to do?
I'm done waiting. There's no need to anymore. There's no one left to look for. All that's left is revenge.
Astrogator, I think he wants to fight.
Ele quer enfrentar as nuvens usando o campo de força.
I don't think so. He's already opened the field.
I see. You can't beat them, join them. You have a much better chance of survival if you stick together.
Vai ter que ser, né?
Hey, Yasna!
Bora.
What's this?
You familiar with the energy transformation of Dirac emitters? Thought so.
He misses energy system.
Não somos, mas bora ver o que que
You
é.
can help. By shooting. I'll take care of
Ah, agora o
maintaining
jogo vai
the
virar um FPS, vai ter tiro.
When you aim, wait for the green light. Then you can take the shot. The device is connected to 3 combat machines.
Okay.
Beleza.
It sounds simple.
Ah, as máquinas vão atirar e eu vou direcionar elas. Beleza.
Check, check.
Hear you. Over.
Let's stay in touch.
Copy that.
It's getting closer.
Do que lado tá vindo?
I don't see it.
Soon it'll be within range of the guns. It's coming to the east, over the hill.
Lá. Falta um verdinho. Eu tô vendo, tô vendo.
Affirmative. I see it.
Aí os 3 verdinhos. tô adiantando, né?
Damned flies. Later, Reg. Later.
Nossa.
Power 60%.
What? Why not 100?
It's better this way. We don't want to go full power.
Meu amigo. Bizarro. Vamos ver se tá se agrupando. Tô vendo. Minha câmera não consegue subir o suficiente pra olhar. Bora. Tá. Estão só cercando, né?
What is it? What should I do?
Não consigo atirar mais.
Come on! Tell me where to shoot!
Bora. Eita. Tá, agora ativou. A gente consegue, vamos dar uma moral.
You wanted this fight, so fight!
Pra tirar um de cada vez, às vezes o ângulo não pega certo. Tá meio estranho a qualidade do vídeo ou do gráfico dessa. Mais uma vez. Nada ainda. Não adianta ficar tirando mais. Mais de 50 mil micro-robôs. Tá. Vamos ver o que aconteceu com ele. Sumiu.
Fuck! You've got to be kidding! Stay in touch, yeah? You could remove me before you bugger off someplace.
Será que é? Por que é essa a conclusão? Estranho. Não acho que ela teria tomado essa conclusão dele. Se ele sumiu ali, ela ia ficar assustada que ele sumiu. Não pensada a traíra. Bizarro. Mais uma vez. Eu acho que ele foi em algum lugar dar um jeito e agora vai dar certo. Defender Energobot. Bora. Ó.
Where the hell have you been?
Ah, tá. Vou para o disco. O disco não é ali? Ali.
You don't actually expect anyone on the ship to have survived, do you?
Não.
In order to
have the entire arsenal of our flagship at our disposal.
Do Sul.
We might be losing now, but it doesn't mean we can give up. We'll send the Cyclops out to fight.
Cyclops? That's a code name for...
It's more of a moniker for an 80-ton machine with firepower exceeding all antimates combined. We usually use it in conditions of high radiation contamination, enormous pressures and temperatures. Due to the interference of the force field, it floats several feet above the ground. So it doesn't depend on the surface.
Tá. Bora então. Aí.
Because I've heard about your power more than once. And all I see is one defeat after another.
In this case, Yasna, it's not just empty boasting. Sending
Bora.
the Cyclops somewhere is
Mandar o
like giving the
Ciclope.
task to the devil himself. Look, I'm giving you a simple choice, Yasna. Are you going or not?
Bora.
Where there could be water, medicine, resources, or stay here to die. Wow, such a hard choice. I hope I won't regret it. Too bad you didn't mention earlier that you had a working saucer. We could fly to Condor right away, or even into orbit.
Working is a big word. It's just a tin can with a couple of sputtering engines. Controlling it technically doesn't work.
You could have mentioned that
Ele só avisou agora
Open up.
que talvez não vai dar certo.
Are you serious? Look around. You really don't have a choice. Just a minute. I'm waiting for the force field to shut down, which should be soon.
Hold on, was it?
Louco, mudou.
He's not here.
Parece que estamos em outro lugar, mudou a vibe toda, né?
Into the ship. They're inside now.
Ah, como que ele sabe?
Rather a hard landing.
How
Como
do
que
you
tu
know
sabe?
this?
Well, I heard him talking to them. To you.
Didn't he notice I wasn't responding?
Bora.
Yes, he did. He said he'd be back.
If he expected me to wait here, he's sorely mistaken.
It's to be expected that we'll lose communications as soon as you enter the cargo bay.
Sure thing. So many tons of steel.
Que loucura. Olha o
You'll have to establish a connection using one of the devices.
Ciclope.
So that's their marvel of military technology.
E o furo que tem ali parece que vai alinhar com...
Is it attacking already?
For now, he's only released the Cyclops.
Loucura isso aqui, o tamanho desse negócio.
How does he think?
E tem um furo alinhado com o outro planeta lá.
3 meters above the ground.
What does it look like?
I think I know where a Hitcher is.
Must admit that I haven't seen any pictures of the Cyclops.
For a machine of destruction. Quite inconspicuous, I'd say. Sort of like a massive, heavily armed spinning top.
Spinning top? That's unexpected. If only we could get hold of its blueprints.
This is hardly the time, Astrogator.
Yes, there's one more thing, Yasta. This is important. I'll be able to confirm it in a while, but so far everything indicates
What is it, Astrogator?
headquarters were right about the Invincible. It's actually flying here. If I'm reading the message correctly,
É, foi o que eu pensei.
they're looking for the missing Condor. And they have no idea of the danger. In other words, it solves the mystery of why they're coming here. A rescue mission.
And we were treating them like enemies.
É. E aí, ninguém sabe. A gente não sabia que estavam aqui a 400. A gente achou que eles tinham chegado junto. Um looping.
I'm boarding.
Beleza. Nossa. Robô parado. local. Eu achei que era... Tava esperando um... demorou, mas foi. É, tamo aí.
The elevator won't start without a card. I can't give you mine, so...
Hey, are you sure you can't help me somehow?
What are you muttering? I can't hear you clearly.
Rahitra, come on, don't be silly.
Over and out.
Rahitra.
Tchê. Coisa bem nada a ver essa interação. Muito nada a ver.
I'm sorry. You won't need this anymore. Whether you like it or not, I'm coming to you, Rahitra.
Se apagar agora e der outro salto aí, eu não sei mais nada. Tá.
Okay. Not quite at the bridge yet.
Turno ativo.
But I'm getting closer. Much closer, Rahitra. It must be the medical wing. Surprisingly... Everything's still running. Was Rahitra here?
Eita. Normais, temperatura normal. Transtorno de ansiedade visível afetando a apneia. Baixo nível de interrupção imediata da pesquisa, restrição médica rigorosa, terapia anti-estresse caso não haja melhora, uma hibernação mensal. Maluco, você... Por que o jogo não tá me deixando selecionar? Ah, é a mesma coisa. Tá. De acesso.
Different sections. Different elevator cards. They really overdo it with the security measures around here. I guess I still have some time to look around.
No caso, a resistência à atividade das moscas documentada até o momento. Eles estavam estudando tudo isso, né? Resumindo, as moscas parecem não ter interesse por ele. Ele entrou no estupro natural e privou temporariamente. Pois é. O robô que lá não atacou nas... as moscas não... São contra as moscas. Pode ser nada. Tempo de espera muito longo até ser feito. Reduz significante. A nossa personagem não foi atacada pelos robôs e pelas moscas não tinham mesma agressividade com ela. Alguma coisa relacionada a isso. Bora. Ah.
Were you deliberately trying to slow me down?
I didn't design these elevators, if that's what you're asking.
No, that's not it. You can clearly control them, but... Never mind.
Nada a ver essa interação. Desde o início.
Oh, you came after all. Now that you're here, why don't you help me?
With what?
With the probes. They're over the battlefield. I do have visuals from the Cyclops here, but I can't do everything on my own. Oh, wait. Activity's increasing.
Isso.
They're coming. Are you helping or not? Come on, Yasna. It's about to start.
All right. Have it your way. Let's destroy them. Okay, I'm ready.
Bora.
What am I looking at?
It'll be... number 5, a long-range one. It sees the entire perimeter. Better switch to a closer one.
4.
There's the Cyclops.
Great. Force field activation.
I confirm. Field active.
Tá.
The cloud's within reach.
I'm
O
shooting.
Vin tá no alcance, tá atirando.
The close range is dead.
No wonder. It's boiling over there.
Nossa.
The field is shrinking.
Calm down, Yasna. It will hold.
Whoa!
Nossa.
Oh, beautiful. It's not a machine, it's the devil himself. I'm telling you.
Eles estão se agrupando pra vir um ataque direto. É tipo as máquinas no Matrix, aquelas. É, aí ó.
Shit. I'm losing connection. Do you see anything?
They're creating a tight formation. A cyclone.
Ciclone.
Fucking shit!
Destruiu. Nossa.
That can't be good, right?
What
What was that?
You tell me. Can't you see anything?
Como assim?
The mid-range is dead.
How about the long range?
The long range works.
É o único que tá inteiro
The
ainda.
cloud has stopped attacking.
A nuvem
The Cyclops
recuou.
is...
Tá atacando nós.
What
Eles
is it doing?
hackearam, igual
What
aconteceu
did
com os
you
robôs.
see? Yasna!
The cloud won.
What? You said...
Don't count on the Cyclops anymore.
É a mesma coisa que aconteceu com os
Circus must have
robôs,
gone
né?
haywire.
É,
Shot down
as
the
buscas,
probes.
elas basicamente hackeiam os negócios, né?
Now it's probably operating with a new goal. Like all those machines earlier.
Ah, tá nu.
understand. How? This is pure madness.
Hey, at least we still have the Invincible.
Don't mock me.
Ai, tá
I'm
louco.
not mocking you, Rahitra. They really are flying here. They'll be here in about... Just hold on for a moment. I'll find out.
Use a estação de rádio. Qual seria? Ué, isso aqui tem até um microfone. Como que isso não é estação de rádio? Beleza. Nós não tinha mandado pro 3. Beleza. 4 então.
Commander of the IC Dragonfly Unit, Astrogator NOVO.
Invincible é a única
I'm
esperança.
here, Astrogator. All hope lies with the Invincible.
I see.
Quero ver se vai dar.
Cyclops failed.
É.
I had a feeling it would end like this. Do you know what Rahitra is planning now?
I have no idea.
Well, then I need to talk to him.
You, sir?
Yes. Can you switch me somehow?
Okay, okay. I'm
Bora,
switching
então.
you to the bridge. He should be able to hear you now. Done. Please talk.
Hello, Condor. This is Astrogator Novik, commander of the IC Dragonfly ship. I repeat,
This is Astrogator Novik to the crew of the USCA Condor Cruiser. Please come in.
Could you stop with all these? Rohitra, Engineer Rohitra. Among our crew, I'm the last man standing, so to speak, which I guess makes me commander. Who would have thought?
In that case, I'm making an official request to join our forces to prevent the danger that threatens both sides.
Oh, enough, Novik. That's enough. I agree, officially and all that jazz. We're already taking steps to eliminate the threat. I'd even say that your crew is working.
A nuvem tá aumentando lá, hein? Tá
We
vindo.
stopped playing defense and took the fight to them. The Cloud suffered significant losses.
Playing defense sounds a lot better than we're getting our asses kicked.
É.
Doctor, not now, please.
No, it's true. Fighting against the Cloud is exceptionally difficult. But any opponent can be defeated. All it takes is the right tool.
Meaning what exactly? Let me remind you that we're dealing with a dispersed entity whose technological prowess is still unknown. And it has so far destabilized every machine sent its way. Even the most specialized ones.
That's why I'll keep it simple this time. No electro brains, no memory, only pure energy.
You still haven't answered me, Hitra. Please, just tell me straight. What are you up to?
I'm arming the charges.
Arming what?
É
Explosives, plus
uma arma
munitions?
nuclear.
Hydrogen.
What? Rahitra? Are you serious?
Damn right. I won't leave all this unresolved.
How many warheads do you have?
Pegar uma bomba atômica.
54.
54.
30 kilos to 100 megatons.
Oh, that's quite an arsenal.
We really do have enough power.
That's an understatement, Doctor. An amount of energy could rip the planet to pieces.
I'm not an idiot. I won't send everything at once. I'm preparing 8 smaller warheads. To start.
Beleza.
And then?
We'll see.
Are you sure this is a good idea, Rahitra?
Bora.
Listen, Yasna, I know how it must look to you. A hot-headed guy from the Alliance who wants to use nukes. But put yourself in my shoes. I have 24 hours tops of complete situational awareness. I'm taking action here and now based on my best judgment. I don't know what will happen later. Where will I wake up? In what condition? So I'm going to avenge my people before that happens and ensure the safety of those who survived. They all deserve better than this. I know you understand. You like me. You would do anything for your crew.
Beleza,
Not
vamos.
only do I understand
Entendo.
you, I feel the same desire. But revenge is out of the question.
Não, não foi isso que eu selecionei.
Why?
We are dealing with creations of necro-evolution, dead evolution, and probably non-sentient ones. Taking revenge on the Cloud is like...
Whipping the ocean for sinking a ship?
Exactly. Like Xerxes. While we express our suffering, rage, and frustration, we won't accomplish much. We won't harm it. We won't instill fear in it. We won't make it surrender.
I'm going to destroy it, Yasna. Not scare it, not hurt it. Exterminate every last piece of it.
You, Rahitra, are still reasoning as though we were standing face to face with a thinking opponent. What if these beings are not our enemy at all?
Oh, good one. Are you forgetting how many of us they've already killed?
I will never forget, Rahitra. Still, I can't help feeling that they operate without any strategic plan. They attack from one incident to another. They're non-sentient, as the doctor put it.
So what, they're stupid? And that's why they can't be hostile? It's absolute nonsense.
Well, it could.
Essas máquinas não são deliberadamente hostis contra nós. Elas são o inimigo.
They're not stupid or hostile, but rather programmed to react to radio waves, to brain waves.
How?
They're breaking down communications to thwart the exchange of information.
So... they see no difference between a man and a machine? They take our brains for transmitters. That's why they're attacking us?
Exactly.
Wait, what species are you talking about?
Dr. Yassin found various traces of conflict, lasting for hundreds of thousands of generations.
Oh, they certainly competed with the local fauna. We've seen fish
A
that
gente viu
evolved to
toda
sense
a linha do
electromagnetic
tempo do
fields.
planeta, né?
And underground,
E tinham
I found
descoberto uns
fossils of
fósseis.
lizard-like reptiles. Some of them must have been predatory.
Well, I find it hard
Os
to believe
peixes
that any
também.
prehistoric reptiles would possess our level of technology, not to mention an arsenal.
What they wouldn't have. But there were other machines here as well.
Other machines? I don't buy it. It's like some robot fables.
No, Rachel, these are no fables. We have gathered evidence for us.
How did these machines even get here? Who built them?
Probably some alien race. Highly evolved. It all adds up if we assume they crashed on Regis 3. But not even a single living organism survived the accident. Only machines were left.
And then what? They started bashing at each other's tin heads? Doesn't make much sense to me. Machines don't have emotions. They don't argue.
Não faz
I'm
sentido.
sorry, but I don't know if there's any point in discussing this further. In short, we are facing an entity that has triumphed over countless adversaries, both organic and mechanical ones.
I see no point in prolonging this discussion. To me, the matter is perfectly clear. It makes no sense to bomb these creatures. I'll even say it's a greater danger to us than to them.
But how else do you imagine defeating the Cloud?
But that's the thing. I don't. It's invincible.
É.
Yes, sir. Do you agree?
Well,
Existe uma chance, mas
This
é
is gonna
pouquinho.
work. The attack must be all out.
What are you saying, Doctor?
After a sufficiently powerful explosion, the ocean waters will begin to vaporize. Cloud cover will increase. The albedo will rise. And the resident symbionts won't be able to provide the minimum energy needed for reproduction. So yes, we can destroy the Cloud,
ha! I knew it!
along with ourselves.
Oh. You don't think
É
we
só
can
se-
defeat them and survive?
Technically, we'd have to wipe out the entire planet.
Por isso que é uma chance
That's not our
pequena.
goal here, is it?
No, it's not. So, you think there's no point trying with smaller charges?
Não.
We would risk our lives for nothing. So yeah, I am against bombing. We won't help anyone this way.
But what else can we do, if not attack?
The Invincible is near. We can wait for its arrival.
Huh, right.
That is one solution. Although I was hoping you'd come back to Dragonfly.
É, também.
Back home.
Let's drop it, all right? Further discussion is pointless. The charges are almost ready.
Rahitra, for fuck's sake, be reasonable.
You won't stand down, will you?
An escalatory solution won't work. Will only needlessly draw the Cloud's attention.
Stop arguing.
But Doctor,
No, Astrogator. You
Yeah.
can't always get your way. And you, Rahitra, blow up this Cloud yourself and the entire planet if you want. Just let me fly away first. Can you at least do that for me?
Yes, I'll wait.
Beleza. Não...
I've prepared Hopper for departure, but there's still a matter of access to the landing pad on the bow.
Navik, how do you know about our landing pad?
Well, you know what they say? Keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
Será que é
Astrogator
uma...
likes big ships.
Parece ser uma escolha de final isso.
Anyway, someone has to break the force field and open the dome.
The field automatically deactivates when the dome is open. It's the same switch on the control station.
All right. Sounds simple enough. Okay, got it. Everything's ready, Astrogator.
Copy that. Hopper is on its way.
Good luck, Rahitra.
Thanks. I'm gonna need it.
Será que a escolha seria ficar com ele pra bombardear e o jogo durar mais? Não, ou vai dar alguma coisa que vai me impedir de sair?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we've reconnected.
Great. Hopper is just landing.
I see Hopper. Almost there.
Beleza?
Are you ready?
I'll just close the hatch and...
And what?
Ficar não, né? Joga fora, sai
It's
fora.
nothing.
Sai fora
I'm
com
gonna
essas
buckle
coisas.
up now. Ready. I made it.
Copy that.
Tem várias escolhas que parecem fazer bastante diferença, mas...
1.
Foi basicamente a escolha de não ficar até o
Just
final.
started the attack.
Shit. Radiation's rising rapidly. EM field 2. We might get cut off.
É,
I repeat, we might get cut off.
beleza. Meio brusco a final só. Eu acho que por conta da escolha terminou mais cedo. Se eu ficasse lá e quisesse tentar defender, conclui sua história em Regis 3. E tem um momento com 1h30, 2 de jogo que dá pra optar de não investigar nada e só ir embora. Pensando se o jogo tem vários pontos de finais assim, o que é algo bem criativo. Mas bem interessante. Eu achei que o jogo teve problemas de direção. Na hora de a questão de como foi a direção de voz. Porque a atriz que fez a personagem é muito boa, mas teve momentos que parecia que a direção pra ela não tava tão boa. E aí cortava e voltava alguns diálogos, mas isso é coisa de jogos indie com muita história, assim. Muita coisa interligada. Deixa eu ver se tem mais alguma coisa. Não, é isso. Bom, esse é o The Invincible. Foi, né? O jogo inteiro. Baseado nessas escolhas que eu fiz. Eu imagino que teria muito mais possibilidades por todas as escolhas que a gente fez, incluindo essa última, que eu basicamente desisti, né? Porque ali dá pra ficar com o cara, tentar defender ou destruir o planeta ou levar as moscas junto, né? Eu abandonei. Basicamente, me colocando no lugar da personagem, cansei. Chega, vamos embora, larga as moscas, esquece isso, tamo vivo e tá bom. Então, finalizou assim. Imagino que tem muita, pra quem se interessou, tem mais coisa pra pesquisar, ver as diferenças e tal. Mas valeu, quem acompanhou, deixe o like aí caso tenham gostado e se inscrevam que vai ter mais alguns de aventura. Eu vou jogar inteiros nas próximas semanas.